Hi, I wanted to do a little update on what's going on with my health situation. I went this week to Pennsylvania on Thursday to see a doctor, a functional medicine doctor, which I've never ever done that before. Um, and it was about an hour consultation, and basically I had sent in a whole bunch of paperwork in advance for her to look at. Lots of questions about all my symptoms and my the past, when my health went downhill, and stress, and my childhood situation, and pregnancies, and all kinds of things like that. So there was a lot of paperwork that I had to do in advance of the visit, and I needed to also send her all of my medical records from regular doctors, like my DEXA scan and blood work and colonoscopy, endoscopy, and all that kind of stuff. So she had all that kind of stuff in advance. We sat down for about an hour and she went over the paperwork, and basically, just from asking me questions and from the paperwork and stuff like that, because functional medicine doctors look for the root cause of why you're sick, why you're having problems. She, after talking for a while, said that the theme that she sees going throughout my history, starting with my birth, is trauma, which does not surprise me at all, because I actually wrote down my prediction of what I thought was the root of my issues, and I had written down traumatic childhood, hormonal imbalances, and adrenal glands, stuff like that. So those were the things that she thinks are the root causes of my issues. So it was a good visit. She is ordering a whole bunch of different tests for me right in her office. I did some blood work and urinalysis, and she's testing all kinds of regular blood work stuff that mainstream medicine does, but she's doing things like leaky gut, thyroid, some kind of genetic testing, heavy metals, and lots of other things, but I don't remember what they all are. So I did some of that in the office, and then I had to do some blood work when I got home to my own state yesterday. Did some more blood work, and then she sent me home with 3 tests, and then there's one more that they're going to be sending me, which I think is that might be the leaky gut. I don't know which ones are which, but that one's the one where you oh, that one's for parasites, I think, because it's the one where you have to do your poop. You have to test your poop. So anyway, so I got this one here. This one is a saliva test, and this one is for, well, it's called stress profile. It's for the adrenal glands, and I'm pretty sure these are tests that you can order from them if you don't go see a functional medicine doctor. And this is from, all these tests here are from Genova Diagnostics. So I'm pretty sure you can order this stuff online, not going through a doctor, but I chose this time to go to a functional medicine doctor because even once I get all the results, I need someone to help me know what the heck to do with the results. So, but anyway, that's one of them. The other one that she gave me is, it's a urine test, and I think this one is for dysbiosis, however you want to say it. But it's this one, same lab. Well, the box doesn't tell you much, but yeah, it says dysbiosis, stress markers, I don't know, different things like that. So that's another one I have to do. And then the last one, this one's for SIBO. This is a breath test where you have to breathe into some kind of a bag over a period of several hours after you drink this lactulose solution stuff, which I'm not real thrilled about because I'm afraid to put weird things like that in my body, but I'm going to have to trust these people that they know what they're doing. So you have to drink this stuff, and then you have to test your breath or whatever, because I guess the gases, if you have SIBO, certain, like, you'll get gases and stuff in your system, and it will show in your breath test. So anyway, that's this one. So that's 3 tests I have to do and send in. The only one I'm really concerned about for me personally is the breath test one, because you have to fast for like 12 hours. And then even after the 12 hours, the test is still going to take you a few hours. And I have hypoglycemia. I usually eat during the night. I can't go more than like 4 or 5 hours. So I'm going to call them on Monday and find out, what do they do with people like me who can't go that long? So I'm hoping that there's a solution for that, because otherwise my blood sugar is probably going to plummet, and I don't know. So everybody's been asking me, just, you know, people that I know, how my visit went and all that. I feel good about it. I feel like I'm finally going to get some of the testing done that I've wanted to do for years, checking the things that I've suspected might be wrong with me. So I'm feeling very positive about it, but I don't know anything yet because I don't have any of the blood work back or any of the results back. So I'm supposed to have an appointment with her in about a month to go over all the lab results and stuff. I may have access to some results before that, though, because I think this lab has like a patient portal type thing where you can go on and get your lab results. So we'll see. The follow-up visits are going to be Skyped, because I'm not going to run back and forth to Pennsylvania all the time. So we can Skype it, but, you know, of course there's a fee for it, but it's still way cheaper than some of the other places that I had looked into. So wish me luck. Pray for me. I'm really hoping I get some good results from this and that I can be on my way to healing. I do realize, though, I just want to put this in there for most people. I don't know what the statistics are or anything, but you know, our soul's sicknesses have a huge impact on our health. And you know, I've thought for a long time that my health problems were related to my traumatic childhood with domestic violence. But to hear a doctor kind of confirm that to me, that most likely it does stem from that, because, you know, it affects the adrenal glands and every cell of your body changes and all of that when you're subjected to domestic violence and trauma in your early years, before your brain's fully developed and before you can really sort things out in your mind and all of that. So it's definitely a big part of it. So I totally get and understand that without healing the soul and dealing with those painful issues that have been a part of our lives, that we can probably get some health, but I don't think we can really transform our health until we get into those deeper things. Obviously, we have to clear up gut infections and change our diet and change our lifestyle and stress and stuff like that. But a lot of it is learning new coping skills and doing things differently and minimizing stress and, you know, getting our souls in a better place and our thinking in a better place. And so I'm praying a lot about that, because I know according to the Bible, God restores our souls. Most people know the Psalm 20, the 23rd Psalm, and one of the lines in that is, He restores my soul. And so I know for sure that my soul's not going to be restored without His help. But I know that He restores souls, He renews our minds, and He heals our bodies, and He can help us with all these things. So I do know I need to deal with those things in addition to, you know, whatever the results are, going with how I have to eat and what I have to treat and all that kind of thing. So I am going to try to find some kind of like a complex post-traumatic stress disorder type counselor or psychologist or whatever, somebody that I can go see and deal with those things, as well as whatever I'm going to have to deal with infection-wise or whatever. So, so that's my update for now. I will update again after I start getting some test results in case you want to find out what's going on. So, all right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.